like I said, I deal with a lot of patients who come from rural background. It's not only the rural who feel this way, it's also the educated people. There's a huge stigma attached to cancer. And it is believed that a cancer patient can pass on the cancer to the other patients, you know. A lot of patients ask me, they come up to me and they whisper in my ear, cancer chooth ki bimari to nahi hai, because their family ostracized them. The patients are kept away from the others. They're not allowed to play. Grandmoms are not allowed to play with their grandchildren. Young mothers are kept away from the children. And I have personally seen them cry during the sessions. I hold them, I'm a cancer patient. I've been a cancer patient survivor. I hold their hands and I give them my example that I work amongst cancer patients. If it was transferable, I would have got it too. So that kind of helps them deal with one aspect of the trauma. It's a huge societal thing, Nadia. Our society still lives in the medieval days, probably, where cancer was considered to be a disease where the patient had to be kept away, locked up. The patient wouldn't meet people. So as it is going through the disease is such a huge trauma for the patient. And when the patient is locked away, not allowed to meet people, the patient's clothes are washed separately, the food is given separately, PTSD sets in. So like the other day, I was talking to one patient and she had suicidal thoughts because of what was happening around her. Again, the role of a counselor is so important. For a cancer patient, let me tell you, counseling is not alone for the patient. It has to be a collective counseling of the patient, because it takes certain patients require a lot of effort to come out of this trauma, and they slip deeper into it. If you find your patient, your loved one is going through something like a PTSD, please reach out, tell your oncologist. The oncologist sometimes prescribes antidepressants and leads them to counselors like me. We do one-on-one counseling sessions and we do counseling with the entire family. If still that doesn't help, then psychiatric intervention is important. In addition to this, a one-on-one with the patient is very, very, very important for the counselor. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen in India. Not all patients have, they can reach out to counselors, especially the ones from rural background. They suffer alone. And at times they're not able to express their sufferings. And because of which there is extreme negativity. And the negativity sometimes aggravates their health condition. So PTSD in India is still not being dealt with as it should be. Every patient should essentially go through an entire prescribed module of counseling so that this PTSD doesn't set in. Every Zilla, every district should have a counselor who talks to patients who are going through the post-traumatic stress syndrome. Anganwadis, Balwadis should have women counselors who can converse in their local language, who can be the shoulder to cry on sometimes. It's okay to cry. They need that outlet, which is not there in our society at all. So dealing with PTSD is still a huge challenge in our society.